Hey gang, it's Al from 81 Renshaw. It's Friday, and you know what that means? There's new records out. But what new records? If only someone was going to make a video explaining what 5 of the releases are and why they're good, that would be really fun. So the biggest release of the week to my mind is the debut album by Squid, Bright Green Field. If you like your post-punk that's a bit wonky, a bit sort of angular, sort of infusing elements of sort of post-punk, post-rock, sort of more avant-garde things and hardcore, I think this album is going to be for you. They've put out a few things over the last few years, a couple of EPs, a couple of singles. I've liked it all. I've lapped it all up like a cat. And I think that this album's going to be, I think it's going to be there at the end of the year when we're talking what was the best albums of the year. I think this is going to be part of that conversation. Almost certainly nailed on for a Mercury nod. Will it win? We'll have to see. We've got it here on the limited edition indie store green vinyl. I wholeheartedly recommend listening to it. I think it's going to be great. Second up today, we've got the new posthumous album by percussion legend Tony Allen, titled There Is No End. Tony Allen started off playing with Fela Kuti in Africa 70 and various other sort of setups of his bands. Afrobeat legend, has done great work in terms of jazz and sort of has always been cutting edge and fundamentally at the front of whatever trends are going. So it's no surprise to me that this is a sort of dirty hip hop, aggressive percussion thing. I think it's going to be good. There's a load of great sort of rappers on here doing bits, and I think it's an important thing that we remember who Tony Allen is, and I think getting him to a new audience is important. This is on the limited edition collector's sleeve, which are you a limited edition collector? Because if you are, this is the sleeve for you, clearly. So next up, we've got the debut LP by Natalie Bergman, Mercy, formerly of Wild Bell, who is someone I wasn't that familiar with before this thing came along, if I'm completely honest. This is a really groovy, quite sort of fun gospel alt pop. It's a bit fuzzy, a bit cool. Like the singles that have come out of this thing so far have been amazing. Like I've had these things on repeat. I can't wait to hear the whole thing. You've got the sort of call and response thing from gospel. You've got a load of really cool elements. It's groovy. It's a groover. The tunes are really good. It's on Third Man Records and it's on the limited edition blue vinyl, which basically means this is like collectible as all hell. Get it while you can, sort of thing. Really excited about this. I think it may have gone a little bit under the radar, but I think get out and support Natalie, because I think what she's doing is cool. Next up, we got the Ziad Rahbani reissue of Bennesbeh Labokra Chou. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. This is the soundtrack to the eponymous play by legendary Lebanese artist Ziad Rahbani. Kind of a mixture of things going on here, sort of jazz, bossa nova, and sort of Arabic music. It's a strange one. Like I don't think it's something you will have likely heard before or since. I think it's a real nice LP that keeps you guessing. If you're into your jazz or your world music, like if that's where you're flicking through in the racks, then this is where you want to be, my friend. Okay, last up today, we've got Origin Myths by Bobby Lee. It's his new LP. I got into this a while ago, and I got it on my Apple Music, and I had a bit of a sort of period where I was really into this. It's a really nice, sort of haunting country Americana album. It's all instrumental, just guitar and a bit of reverb here, a bit of sort of effects there, and harmonica. I really liked it. I really vibed with it. If you're into that sort of thing, I'd recommend you check this out. I think it's a cool record. But what would I know about being cool? I have a moustache. So all these records and more are available in store or online at 81renshaw.co.uk. That does it for this week's video. We'll see you next week. In the meantime, was there any records that you've heard about today that you actively hate and don't want to buy? Is there anything that you're looking forward to this week that wasn't in the video? Do you think moustaches are thoroughly uncool? Let's have a chat in the comments. Get your comments in. I'll get back to you. Let's have a chat.